Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. Today, we are jumping into autumn and the festival playlist for Series 35 to complete this week's FORZA Challenges World's Toughest Rally for those all-important 200 FORZA points and the much-needed percentage towards the festival playlist. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. We do this every single week. A like rating would be much appreciated. Let's go complete this week's FORZA Challenges. Now, it wouldn't be a weekly FORZA Challenge video if I didn't mention Lake Lodge. Do you own it? If not, why not? It will double all FORZA points for all FORZA activities, daily FORZA challenges, weekly FORZA challenges, and FORZA lives every hour on the hour. Now, this house can be quite expensive at 5 million credits, or it's free with the VIP pass. Now, the vehicle you're going to need for this week's FORZA Challenges World's Toughest Rally is the not-so-mini Mini X-raid ALL4 Racing Countryman. I've got two tunes available for the X-raid Mini, one in A-Class, one in S1. The A-Class tune is for Chapters 1, 2 and 3, and the S1 tune is for Chapter 4 specifically. Share codes will be in description, also search for gamertag Skippy4641 or the file name Skippy YouTube. I wouldn't suggest using the S1 tunes for Chapters 1, 2 and 3 unless you're feeling brave. Now, unfortunately, there is no new car with this week's autumn season, but however, we do get a backstage pass to spend in Horizon Backstage on whatever reward we'd like. We will be checking out the Horizon Backstage vote at the end of the video, along with the FORZA shop and the Super 7 reward. But first, let's complete this week's FORZA Challenges World's Toughest Rally. Chapter 1, Intimidating Competitor. Own and drive the 2013 Mini X-raid ALL4 Racing Countryman, specifically designed to beat its rival in Dakar Rally. Own and drive then, make sure you're in the Mini X-raid, hop outside at your festival, house or castle, drive 2 seconds down the road. Intimidating Competitor completed. The Chapter 1 Intimidating Competitor completed, owning and driving the Mini X-raid. It's on to Chapter 2, Cresting Hills. Perform air skills in quick succession to earn 3 kangaroo skill combos in your Mini X-raid to prepare for the terrain ahead. Now, kangaroo skills can be obtained absolutely anywhere in the free roam world. You can even do it during races if you're feeling lucky. I find it easiest though at the Mudkickers Adventure Park on the main road that runs through the middle. Now, to obtain the kangaroo skills, you need to get 2 air skills in quick succession, just as the chapter suggests. So just drive down the main road of the Mudkickers Adventure Park and eventually you will get some kangaroo skills. Get 2 air skills in a row. Hopefully we can do it here. There you go, there's 1 kangaroo skill, we just need 2 more. So flick your Mini around, head back down the main straight. You don't have to go too quickly, you want to make sure that you are getting 2 air skills in quick succession. There we go, Cresting Hills completed. With Chapter 2, Cresting Hills completed, earning 3 kangaroo skill combos. On to Chapter 3, Turn Up the Heat. Warm up your Mini X-raid's tyres before the next race by earning an ultimate skill chain. Try tuning the car for even more fun. For this chapter, to get the ultimate skill chain, I'm now going to switch into my S1 tune for the Mini X-raid. Once again, this chapter can be completed absolutely anywhere in the free roam map. If you've been around the channel a while, you'll know exactly where I'm heading for my skill-based challenge, and that is the Greendale airstrip. To make chapter 3 that little bit quicker and easier, check out the Mini X-raid's Car Mastery perks, specifically Skill Legend. Your skills multiplier can go all the way to 6. There's also a few other little perks in here to help you out along the way. Now, the reason I've come to Greendale Airstrip and the reason I come to the Greendale Airstrip for all of my skill-based challenges, there's plenty of things to smash and crash into. Now, to obtain an ultimate skill chain, you need 3,500 skill points times by 6. After sliding around for a couple of minutes, we hit 21,000 skill score, earning 1 ultimate skill chain. That's Turn Up the Heat completed. So the Chapter 3, Turn Up the Heat completed, earning 1 ultimate skill chain. It's on to our 4th and final chapter this week, Mr. Dakar. The Mini X-raid came first in the Dakar Rally 4 years in a row, repeated success and win 4 cross-country series events. For this chapter, head on into your map and then filter by the cross country series. Now you can do any race from the cross country series as long as you win. I'm going to be heading on over to the sprint race, Whitewater Falls cross country. Now races for the weekly FORZA challenges are not affected by driver difficulty, and as we need to win 4 cross country series events, there's no reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. I'm going new racer. Here we go in race number 1. As all my blueprints are, driver tasks take a cheeky right, we take a cheeky left, straight on to the finish line, across the line, first place. While I complete the races for this chapter, I want to give a massive shout out to all the channel members: Rod, Frank, Zeta, Pearl, Assumed, Justin, Peter, Dragon, Terry, Stephen, Kevin, David, Carlton, Easy, Owen and James. Thank you all so much for going the extra mile to support the channel. If you too want to be a channel member, there is a link in description below. Coming up to the end of the 4th race, across the line, first place. And with Chapter 4, Mr. Dakar completed, winning 4 cross-country series events. That's this week's FORZA Challenges, World's Toughest Rally completed. Let's head on over to the FORZA shop and check out this week's prizes. I don't quite understand this week's shop, but the first card for grabs is the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 600 FORZA points. And for some reason, the 2013 Lamborghini Veneno 300 FORZA points. We've got the Karate Master emote up for grabs and the Steamboat car horn up for grabs, which sounds a little bit like this. 75 FORZA points for each of those. And of course, if you're feeling lucky and got any spare FORZA points and knocking around, you can grab yourself a normal wheel spin for 40 FORZA points. Or you can grab yourself a super duper wheel spin for 150 FORZA points. Now, I don't quite understand why the Lamborghini Veneno is in this week's FORZA shop. 300 FORZA points. This thing is available in the auto show. We've seen it as a reward for the trial, and I think again for a seasonal championship. So that's 3 times in about a month and a half we've seen it as a reward. Definitely save your FORZA points. Do not buy the Lamborghini Veneno for 300 FORZA points. The 2020 Ford Shelby GT500, on the other hand, 600 FORZA points is a fantastic price for this car. This is Festival Players and FORZA shop exclusive. You cannot get this in the auto show. It's only the second time, I want to say, that we've seen it as a reward in the FORZA shop or the playlist. So if you don't own this car already, definitely be picking it up for 600 FORZA points. And as always, when they're available in the shop, they'll also be available in the auction house. But as the week goes on, so the closer we get to Wednesday and the season change, the cheaper it will be. So if you don't have the FORZA points, hang on for maybe 4 or 5 days, pick it up in the auction house for really cheap. But yeah, not a bad FORZA shop with the Shelby GT500. I'm just very disappointed with that Lamborghini Veneno. But let's head on over to Horizon Backstage and check out this week's vote. Now, Horizon Backstage is a short drive from the festival site and can be accessed from free roam, or you can hop into your pause menu, slide on over to the cars tab and enter Horizon Backstage from there. Now, last week's vote had the Koenigsegg CCX go up against the McLaren 12C, with the McLaren 12C winning that vote and is now available for purchase in Horizon Backstage. And let me know in the comments which one you're voting for, either the not so mini John Cooper Works buggy or the Morris Traveller. And I'm guessing these 2 cars are going to be a slight disappointment to most, but that Morris Traveller is actually a fairly good little rally car in Class B. I've never actually really driven the John Cooper Works buggy, so I'm not sure how that is. As for rarity, I would say the Morris Traveller is the rarer car, but for coolness, I would say it's got to be the Morris Traveller. But let me know in the comments which one you're voting for. But let's head on over to Horizon Super 7 and check out this week's reward. This week's Super 7 reward is clothing item, the High Vis Patrol outfit. To add that to your collection if you don't have it already, just complete all 7 challenge cards within Horizon Super 7. But there we go, that's this week's FORZA Challenges World's Toughest Rally completed. This week's FORZA shop, the Horizon Backstage vote and the Super 7 reward. 200 FORZA points added to the bank and 15% towards our autumn season. If you have any questions about this week's FORZA Challenges, do hit me up in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. And if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. We do this every single week. We'll also be completing the rest of the Festival Players live here on the channel in the next couple of days. But as always, thank you so much for watching. A like rating would be much appreciated. Stay safe and have an awesome day.